to the episode 8 of Abomination Vaults. I am Eric Scott DeBee, founding member of the Dungeon Scrawlers, DM of this campaign, and game designer, writer, etc. You see my stuff on the shelf. You can look me up online. Come join us on the Discord. We talk about it more. I'm going to pass it over to Gabrielle. Take it away.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Harboe. I'm a writer, game designer, literary agent, and I'm playing Mauricio, the iconic elf rogue. Uh, and take it away, Fable.
Hello, I am Fable. I am a story and a purveyor thereof. I am a LARP and experience director. I am a writer, uh, and uh, I will be playing Kira, your iconic human cleric. Take it away, Jen.
Hello, I'm Jen. I go by Savage Sparrow on the internet. The savagesparrow.com is my awesome website for nerdy apparel and accessories. Patreon.com/savagesparrow for my artwork. Also, if you do !savage, you'll get a link to my Kickstarter that is live right now, and it's really cool, and it can use your help and support. Please tell all your friends because it's really, really great.
2 weeks left on that Kickstarter.
Yeah,
now's the time.
It's in the parallel universe of the Starfinder franchise. So, you know, if you're like, oh man, I want more Pathfinder, but in space, this is the Kickstarter for you. And tonight I will be playing Amiri, the iconic Faebarian.
Yeah.
Finish us off, Benjamin.
Oh, finish us off. There's such words you say to me. Hello,
yes.
I am Benjamin. I am a video game industry professional who will be playing your wizard Ezrin, who not only does not have as much good product placement as Eric Scott DeBias, but is also very disappointed in Amiri for not having a link to the Kickstarter on the savagesparrow.com website in the news section. I mean, come on.
It is in
What
there.
are we doing?
I literally posted an update like the other day.
Okay.
That's what you get for saying finish you off. No, all right.
Finish her. All right.
Check my site. Jesus, did it not post?
Yes, Skittering Through the Stars has this amazing dress that they're selling, which is like a one-of-a-kind, beautiful, artistic, just work of art from our friend Jen Brezis here. And
it is on my site on the news section. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Yes, you should go there and you should check it out. I see we have some new people. This is great. Welcome. You're probably, statistically, you were probably here for the Idle Champions code. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is a strategy RPG game that unites your favorite characters from all across the realms. Novels, source books, games, etc. The Brimstone Angels are there. Drizzt and the Companions are there. Orkira is there. A bunch of recognizable characters are there. All the Baldur's Gate 3 characters are there. Oh my god, they milked Baldur's Gate 3 so much in that game. There are so many different outfits you can get in that game for the different characters. It's fun. Go check it out. You can do !code and it'll give you a code. I want to call special attention to the Idle Champions code this week, which is Stab Mojo Soup. Okay? That's it's not going to function beyond November 12th. So if you're watching this after November 12th, 2025, you're not going to be able to see the code. It's not going to function. But Stab Mojo Soup is a pretty great code. Idle Champions gives us good ones. Okay, we're also sponsored by Phoenix Dice, which is named after the legendary creature that rises from the ashes when slain, which is very fitting because Phoenix Dice is composed of they make their dice out of all recycled materials. And so yeah, it's like they're coming back from the pit of doom, or maybe they did really well and they are now being honored in Valhalla at your table. And this is going on too long, but you should check out the dice. They're really good dice. Jen has some Phoenix dice, I know, and she might end up using them during the game. We'll see.
I absolutely will, because they've been serving me quite well.
Excellent. Also, Norse Foundry, which specializes in metal dice, solid metal dice. When you roll them, it feels like you're skillfully smashing the armor of the monster horde rather than those little plastic light weapons. finesse is all good, but sometimes you really just gotta lay it down. Preferably in a dice roller, not on your wooden table. Learn from my experience. Okay, on that note, I think we are ready to get back into the world of Abomination Vaults. I want to remind everybody, now that we're on episode 8, that this is a fictionalized version of a real event in Galarian. And occasionally it will be interspersed with authorial notes by the author of this historical fiction. Often, making disclaimers about strange and unexpected things that the characters do. So keep watching for that. I guarantee you there is a purpose. Okay, so on that note, you've accomplished your stuff in town generally, unless it turns out that there's something else you want to do, in which case I might intersperse it as a flashback as it becomes relevant. But otherwise, I'm going to put you back, getting back to the dungeon. Remember that you have some clues and some leads that you've established, but ultimately all the answers point to we need to explore the dungeon and learn more. So, our adventurers have returned on day 2 to the Gauntlight complex in search of a way below. And so, here we go. Sela is with you, even though Kelsey Scott is not here to play Sela. Kels has some other important stuff to do and is out of convenient Wi-Fi range. Sela is going to be there supporting the group. She seems to be lost in thought, kind of wandering around, considering. Like, she had some strange dream, which she's given you some information about, but generally she's just kind of like considering what the implications are and seems a little detached. But otherwise, she's going to be there and she's going to be doing stuff. So, you stand before the gatehouse. Don't everybody speak up at once.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at this bridge that's in the river and being like, oh yeah, oops. How we get across?
Yes, for each of this, one at a time, we were told that there was a space deeper in that had a way down by the Mephlets, but there's also a couple of buildings outside I would like to try and see if we can't find or get to. But it is a fortress. Is there any clearer way to actually get to those without? I mean, we could just go ahead and run out to the tower. Do we want to clear out the building first, or do we want to check outside?
Well,
We still have to get across to get.
How about I
the rest
zoom
of
out
the
on the map a
outside.
little bit, just to show everybody how much of the upper complex you've explored. So,
because can't we just sort of go over where like we found the mace and where the like super best scarecrow of ever, and sort of like, I don't know, just sort of jump across that corner to look like.
so there's the gatehouse. I'm just putting that on the map. Kind of where, like the central hall, and there was a room with like buzzing flies inside that you decided not to investigate. The Mitflit throne room was here. Amiri carved a swath of destruction and death there. That place is still riddled with blood, as far as you know. There's some other room here, which you kind of peeked into, investigated a little, but didn't go through these doors. There's another door here, and there's another door here. And then there are a couple of outbuildings that you haven't explored. And this, of course, is the central tower. And, well, you know about the weird lantern at the top, which seems to be totally resistant to attacks. And Ezrin is certain, 100% certain, that whatever you did to it did not cause it to assault the town. Author's note: the real-life Ezrin did believe that what he did caused the tower to assault the town, but he learned better. And so this Ezran, I wish to not torment the same way real life Ezran went through torment.
It's
Oh.
Ezra's.
The conscience
nice.
is a sharp thing, and Ezran's especially sharp. End of note.
So I imagine actually on the way here, Ezran would have sidled up to Mauricio and be like, so since we're definitely not stealing things from the town, the question that I have for you, my dear friend, is how much rubble are we going to be moving on the first floor? Looking for lockpicks.
Oh. Looking for lockpicks. Well, I think if lockpicks were easy to find, they'd have been found already. So.
But the story was that they were lost and it's like something collapsed on them.
Yes,
There's a lot
but
of collapsed walls.
we don't know where, so I'm not keen to move every single rock we come across and hope that a needle is under the rubble stack, as it were. But now that you mention it, damn you, Ezran. Now I'm going to be curious. I did find what looked like a caved-in stairway going down with a lot of rubble on it, but it would probably be more than we could move. I'm sure there's an easier way down, but we can spend many a day clearing rubble if that's not the case.
Well, Eric, didn't the Mitflit King tell us about a way down that was not the rubble-covered stairwell?
He did,
suggested,
but he didn't tell us exactly where it was.
Yeah, he suggested that it was in one of the rooms that his dominion does not extend to, which means that it's probably in there somewhere, or in there somewhere, or maybe in the outbuilding, or maybe in there. There are several options.
There are probably multiple ways down. I would like to check the outbuildings first, but my concern is getting across this water that we don't know what's in it.
Well, we do because we fell in it.
Well,
And
we
it was
don't know
gross.
what else might be in it.
For all intents and purposes, at least previously, it has been that going over one at a time keeps us safe, but we have to go one at a time, and especially Sila cannot cross with anyone with the weight of her armor.
Right, yeah. And the bridge, as you recall, did collapse while you were running out of the complex. So it's basically a rotted ruin
It's a leap.
over the
How
bridge.
far across is it?
It's 10 feet across. You could either jump or you could rig up something. Among the four of you, especially with Mauricio, who is real good at knots, you are very capable of building some kind of bridge sort of thing to get across.
Because I was going to say, like, there would reach a point where everybody's talking about crossing, where Amiri would just jump across with a rope.
I was gonna say flashback to Ezran
That's
like
fair.
talking to Kira with a shopping list and Kira potentially being like, will you put it away? And then him just like emphatically pointing at rope.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
We can assume that you bought some rope while you were in town.
Yeah.
In fact, you could probably have purchased a ladder while you were in town if you want to.
that would have been very smart of us.
Yeah.
That's just ostentatious. I don't know about that.
So we flash back to Ezran and I guess Ezran and Kira showing up to the marketplace in Otari, and Kilino Lathanar looking at you, presenting him with this list. And he's like, ladder? What do you need a ladder for? Okay.
We're going down. There might not be ladders where we're going because they are likely to be ruined. However, who is going to be carrying the ladder, Ezran?
Look, all I've got to say is that you don't ask us about what we're doing when we're going down. We don't ask you about what you're doing when you're going down. Just give us the ladder and a 10-foot pole.
Fine.
I will not touch that comment with the 10-foot pole.
Says, I'm sure you're going to need this for touching some things. All right. He gives you the ladder. He gives you the 10-foot pole.
I
Okay.
appreciate having both of these things. That makes this suddenly so much easier. I do
now,
have a rope.
now I
Yeah.
want to use the 10-foot pole to vault across.
Okay. So
Try
Amiri
it.
uses the 10-foot pole to vault across. Make an athletics check, Amiri.
Ooh, I have advantage. That would be a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Easily. Like the moat is not that deep. It's like 2 or 3 feet deep, and the pole goes into the mud, sinks in. You just whoop right across, and then
And
you
she's
can
just
pull the
like,
pole back out, or you can push it
Yeah.
back across to let someone else try that.
Yeah.
Moat to the castle, the mid boss of this dungeon.
Right.
She
Yeah.
like puts it.
That GMing feeling when the party is stuck on the moat.
All right, so why don't you guys like give me a rope or something, and then you can like walk across, and that'd be cool.
You said it was just a 10-foot gap.
Yeah.
Kira just clears it.
Okay.
With the long jump, I clear it.
Okay.
It just like goes across, jumping, holding the other side of the rope. There you go. Just in case people fall.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we could just hand wave it. You get over the gap.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. Yeah. I
But
just
it's
rolled
funny.
an unnatural 20, so
Oh no!
Okay.
I did it okay. I did okay.
Mauricio
you were
jumped over the
doing,
gap.
like, backflips and
Yeah,
stuff.
Mauricio jumped over the gap, and
It's
none of you even saw her do that. Like, she
It's
just
an-
appears behind you.
I just
That
want
was
to
really cool.
restate an unnatural 20. That's a dirty 20. That's not. That's
Yeah.
just what I prefer to call a dirty 20.
Yeah, you just, like, whoop,
It's
no problem.
unnatural.
No problem.
Strange and eldritch 20.
Meanwhile, Ezrin's just like caterpillar crawling across the pole.
Mhm.
I brought this ladder, and I'm going to use it. Anyway,
Just make sure you remember to pull it up after you because we'll probably need it again.
But before he does, he casts his daily mage armor.
okay.
Yeah.
This is wise.
Oh, man, I was going to draw a ladder there just to mark it that you have a ladder in place.
Yoink.
But
Yeah.
you going to take it with you?
Yeah.
All right.
You
We're
you
gonna
offered
need
us
it
the
again.
ladder.
Well, yeah, but I assumed you might leave the ladder there. Anyway, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
don't expect. Hey, Eric, are you saying that this might be a hot exit?
Maybe.
We
It
should
was once
pro-
before.
Yeah, but we know it's only 2 or 3 feet deep. So.
Sure, no problem. Okay, I'll just
No problem.
raise the ladder.
I have athletics. It's fine.
We have
Yeah.
a ladder to bring with us coming out. It's fine. This will be
The-
fine, they said.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's right.
We're saying Ezrin is not burning a first level spell slot on jump. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you're good. You're
Valid.
good. No problem.
Valid.
Okay,
Not
Yeah.
at this level.
I'm just gonna mark out the bridge though. The bridge is no longer there.
So,
Aw.
Not in any functional way.
for the, did we want to check outside before looking across the rest of inside? I believe that's what I heard.
The complex
like-
seems unnaturally still. You're not hearing any voices. No echoing whispers from mitflits or, digging or the sounds of picks or anything.
I would like to check out not this room that I'm trying to ping this and it's not working.
You got to select the actual ping command, which is like the third from the bottom. And then you
Can
have
also
to
course.
click X.
select the
Point
ping
and-
option rather than
Yes.
the point.
It is point and ping. I
Right.
got it. Okay. Not
there you
this room where I heard beasties within.
Yeah,
But-
giant insect.
This room.
That
I would
room,
like to
okay.
check that room. And maybe we'll be lucky and that'll have an outside door. And if not, we can just kind of go into the tower and hang a left.
Yeah. This works for me.
All right. I'll just go ahead and move you all over there.
Those pings are huge.
Oh, by the way, it depends on how zoomed in you are, right? The more zoomed in you are, the bigger the ping appears, and this map is, yeah. All right. The frog corpse is no longer there, by the
Oh,
way.
that was an accidental
I'm gonna
ping.
ask
Sorry.
about that.
Yeah. You do see some kind of like blood stains from where it used to be, but it's not there anymore.
Bit flit thinner.
Would you like to investigate? Make an investigation check or a survival check?
I'm gonna throw survival to the wind and do something more interesting, like allow Mariziel to check out the door.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
I will. Is that investigation or perception? May I
Checking
perceive?
out the door, that would be perception.
Thank you.
There will be a hand on your shoulder. It has been dangerous in here, I'm sure you know, but your keen eyes will be very useful, I
My-
assume.
My eyes are a 12 level of keen.
And that is a beat to say guidance.
Okay.
So that's a 12
And it
plus.
1d4?
Yes, getting it. That's a 13 worthy of keen.
Okay. Now let's see.
Thank you.
All right. You don't hear anything in particular from that chamber. Like it sounds very quiet beyond that door. And it doesn't appear to be locked. The door is worn down and half rotted anyway. So, would you like to open it?
I would like.
I was going to say, if it's mostly rotted, Emiri, would you like to go through the middle of the door?
She's already doing it.
Yes.
Cool.
Mary's like,
Merciel is whirlwinded out of the way.
this is my thing. Yeah, boom. Okay. So Amiri, you bust through.
I
Let
am
me just,
absolutely Kool-Aid manning this.
Nice.
And let me just erase that.
I cast
Fog
Kool-Aid. Boom.
I'm pretty sure once upon a time that was a pull door.
Not relevant.
Not anymore.
I mean, it's a breezeway now.
Hmm.
Okay. The collapsed ceiling in the middle of this
You
room
got us.
has left a ragged hole in the wooden roof. Rotten tapestries are designs completely obscured by mold, hang in tatters on the walls between arrow slits and ruined side tables. The remains of a fancy dining table lie pulverized by the fallen ceiling.
Well, this smells.
I feel like Amiri's like looking at the food closely to see if anything is maybe possibly still edible.
Nope.
Did she not feed you on your date?
I mean, we ate.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Uh,
Blink, blink.
are you gonna investigate the anything particular in the room, like the dining room table that was pulped
Yeah.
by the ceiling, or the side tables?
I'm gonna look at that dining table.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'd like to check the tapestries.
Okay. So I'm just gonna pick one of the walls to put you against.
My investigation is really bad.
Okay.
Oh!
Don't worry about it. And
I got a nat 20 though!
oh, cool. Okay. So
Thank you.
and
So
Ezra,
we
I'm
will
just gonna
worry
put
about
you
it.
inside the door unless there's something else you want to be doing.
Hey, guaranteed to crit.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So as you approach this this table, crushed by the ceiling, you can see that there are many, many bones, tiny bones, scattered in the rubble. And like it seems like there was something here more recently than whatever cataclysm befell this room. And as you approach, the bones start tap, tap, tapping, like vibrating against the floor. And almost as soon as that is going on, they rise and start whirling around like as though caught in some kind of hurricane or tornado.
Hey guys, bones aren't supposed to do that.
And a half dozen ghostly forms rise up out of the rubble in a howling vortex of rage. They look like small, sort of draconic figures. You're all seasoned adventurers. You can recognize them immediately as kobolds. They're ghosts of kobolds. And they start howling and fighting and raging, and they are going to attack you as well.
Hey Eric, can you also put that fancy knife stat on my sheet?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's the thing you need me to put on your sheet? Sorry, I was focused on.
I got the
star knife.
Star knife. Yeah.
Oh, the star knife. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm like, this seems like a great time to have a magical thrown weapon.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you or Mauriziel ended up with that, so I don't know. It's been a week, or it's been 2 weeks now at this point. So yeah, I'll put that on. It's basically like a short sword, but it's a +1 short sword.
Cool.
Okay. And so you can immediately feel a kind of like cold emptiness and the confusion and rage of these creatures. And
I imagine if one of them like screams at Amiri, like she just immediately screams back.
okay.
It's compulsory.
Yeah.
All right. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
You
no.
didn't go for initiative?
Yes.
Not my best.
Oh,
That's okay.
dear.
I crit failed.
Okay,
Same.
I have a 10.
The Phoenix dice. At least I got that nat 20 before.
Okay. And how about Fable? What did
Kira is also rocking a 10 off of a
Oh,
roll of
geez.
5.
Dang.
Okay, all of you are frightened by the ghosts of these kobolds that arise in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Mine's
Bye.
worse because I have a -1 to wisdom, so it's a 0.
Yep. Let's see. Do they have a kobold ghost? I don't think they do.
Ezra's just like, ankle biters. Nope. Nope,
Yeah.
nope, 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 nope. Not doing it.
Yeah, I am afraid of some ghosts.
Who are we going to call?
Anyone else?
The cleric.
I was like, the columns of holy fire, actually, if you can imagine that.
Oh, but what happened to they might be friendly, let's talk to them first.
They're dead already.
That ship has sailed.
Yeah.
That's only for live combatants, I suppose.
Hashtag the dead have no rights. Kira.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, let me ask you this question. Before we roll initiative or anything, do you want to run away? You're all frightened. And
Yes.
it makes sense to
Yes.
run.
It makes sense to run.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just like, what's in this room? Nothing. I don't know. Let's this is shenanigans. I'm
Yeah.
out.
There is
This wasn't worth it.
There is also a
Yoink.
door right here.
That's where I'm heading.
Yeah.
And that looks like a pretty easy place to run to. You want to just flee?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the beat, is that Kira is looking to see if Amir is going to try and fight these things or run.
All right, Jen. What does the barbarian do? Is she gonna
I
run?
mean, I feel with my save of 0 that she's running through the door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Collating it through
Yeah.
this door too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
The
since
ghost kobolds do not pursue you. You can hear them like fighting and shouting and scrabbling at each other as though acting out some sort of terrible psychodrama from their lives in that room. They do not follow you, however.
Good.
Glad to be on the other side of it and sort of like that they can move, that they would be like stuck of going through in one entrance. I think Kier's gonna try and get a bead on just from the charades of everything happening. Can she get a clock on what happened when they were killed,
You
or
want to
like
peek
what they're
back through
trying
the door
to?
and kind of like see what you can figure out?
Yes, trying
Sure,
to
yeah.
watch it, but
Yeah, you're trying to watch your stories. We get it.
Mhm.
Okay.
uh,
All right. So here are some checks you could make. You can
Okay.
make an insight check. You can make a religion check. You can make an investigation check. Or you can make an intimidation check to scare the spirits.
I think that the gut response is, I mean, being frightened, I think it's insight. I think she's mostly just trying to understand before she's applying true logic or anything to this.
Yeah. The frightened condition lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah.
And once you're out of the room, you can kind of peek back through the door like trepidatiously. Everyone else is like
Yeah.
and Kira is like
It's that I need to be right next to the door if I want to explode these things in holy fire.
Right.
And I think that might be the best thing to do. But curiosity beats out fear for just a moment.
make
That
me another wisdom saving throw.
okay. That 24.
Okay, yeah. You were
Wow.
able to shake off the fear enough to see what the kobolds do. So they start fighting with each other. They seem to have been involved in some kind of argument or dispute and probably killed each other, near as you can tell. And then they fight a little bit. They kind of strangle each other a little bit, and then they dissipate back into the rubble.
Yeah, so there's a pause of like standing outside. It has the holy symbol like kind of ready, but then kind of like squints and watches through it. We were told there were kobolds that were in this area and had caused issues for Otari before, yes?
Yes.
Oh,
Checks out.
these ones were infighting, I think. They killed each other. This place is suffused with their last moments of anger and hatred.
How do we get rid of them?
I think, yeah. Do I know?
Would you like to make a religion check, please?
I would love to make a religion check.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, Mauricio is thinking, were they fighting over treasure?
Perhaps.
That is
Mauricio,
an
make
8.
an insight check.
But
You got an
but-
8, Kira?
And well, no, 18 plus 2,
Oh,
dirty
18
20.
plus 2, dirty 20. Okay.
Yeah.
the caption said 8, and I'm like, ah. Okay.
that's a 14 on insight.
Mauricio, yeah, it seems like maybe they were fighting over treasure, like little beasties often do. So, it's
Like
possible.
lockpicks.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, Kira, do you speak Draconic?
No,
Okay.
that is not one of them.
You do not speak Draconic, but you know a certain number of prayer. You have heard Draconic prayers before, and you remember one specific Draconic prayer that is used to soothe those who hear it. You're not entirely sure what it means.
I think there's a beat of like trying to think like through something as Amiri notes how to handle them. Uh Kira walks back in her head and then just starts kind of doing the tone. I think is something that sounds like a like a stilted kind of like lullaby almost. With every once in a while, it drops a little bit minor in Draconic, and I think because as Ezra does speak Draconic,
Yeah,
correct?
Ezra, that
Yes.
pronunciation is strange and obviously religious in tone.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
Ezra would just be like, "Why are you praying to dragons?"
it's a song of rest for kobolds. Well, you see, adventurers oftentimes kill a whole bunch of kobolds in a small area, and knowing how to set their souls to rest is important at times, unless you want to deal with a horde of undead kobolds.
Would you like to translate the words, Ezra?
If Kira would like me to translate the words,
I
because
guess
he
that
would
would
be like, "Oh, really? Put their souls to rest, huh?" The literal translation is, well, it's not what I would have expected it to have been about.
It says something to the effect of sleep
Oh, I
with
thought you
the
were gonna let me
ancient
make it up.
dragons, the ones reduced to dust. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah.
It sounds
then-
like a threat out of context. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the possibility. Yeah, all right. That makes sense for them.
You want to give it a shot?
But yeah, I'll go and take out
All right.
holy symbol, and I also have a censer to drop sort of incense in and just kind of swing it a bit about.
Okay. So, Kira steps back into the room. The fear has faded from all of you, so none of you are frightened anymore. It took a while to figure all that out. Kira, make a insight check or a religion check, either way.
All right. That'll be 16 that time.
Okay. So the first time you came into the room, there was just this kind of like weird like feeling of kind of like achiness in your head, like something was wrong. But before you could zero in on it and try and figure out what it was, Amiri just kind of like charged up to the center of the haunt and triggered all these kobolds to show up. But now that you're approaching it more slowly, you can tell that there are what you are feeling are feelings that belong to unquiet spirits of the dead, cowardly spirits. Like you can feel their fear and shame about being cowardly in life, lingering in the world to scare others. Which, I mean, you saw them do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're kind of connected with them in that respect. And yes, you do get the sense that maybe they were arguing over something like an object or treasure, perhaps. Maybe that's Mauricio rubbing off on you. Yeah, I said it. Okay. You want to try the prayer?
I'm being so good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm praying at for a yes, trying the prayer out.
Okay.
As sort of going back in and trying to pacify the spirit. Knowing that these are haunts, I think has kind of changed between this and the thing that was upstairs being described as like solidified as a haunt, has slightly changed Kira's projection.
Yeah. These are definitely not, I mean, they are undead creatures, but they're undead creatures in a very limited way. They're a reflection, an echo, rather than independent creatures with agency.
Yeah.
So
It's a psychic stain on an area more
Exactly.
than it is
perfect.
an
Perfect.
individual thing.
Yeah. The one in the tower is obviously much more powerful than this one,
Mhm.
but it's the same sort of thing. So you recite the prayer in that. Do you use the same lilting cadence, or do you say what the way Ezrin said it?
I think fixing pronunciation with Ezrin's, but keeping the tone of like it being sort of a song almost.
Okay. So you recite the prayer. The dozens and dozens of little bones scattered around the rubble start vibrating again, and then you feel there's this kind of exhalation, ha, and then the bones, whoop, just kind of like fall down restful, and you no longer feel that pressure of the haunt.
Would Ezra's
You have
ability to
dispelled
see into the ethereal plane have revealed any interesting details and tidbits during this experiment?
Make a perception check.
It's almost as if I have advantage on those with this robe of eyes.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was almost as good. 19 total.
Okay. There's a lot to see. As you were looking in you're kind of standing near the door and you're just kind of peeking in. You see Kira utter this prayer, and you see the kobold spirits gathered around, sitting at at a table of some kind, and sharing a meal together. They're spirits, they're echoes. They're in the ethereal plane, right? That's why no one else can see them. Only you can see them. And they are sharing food, and then one of them tosses part of a fish at another one, and another one tosses a hunk of moldy bread back at that one, and then one of them tosses a knife, and it goes from a food fight to an actual fight, and they all murder each other. And you just see that whole scene repeat itself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until Kira utters this prayer, and then the kobolds stand up, and they look at her, and they nod reverently, and then they lie down as though to go to sleep and disappear.
Aww.
The wind stirs the little bits of hair that escape Kira's helmet, since you were a little bit disheveled from being fearful and then running out of the room. It's usually all captured under the helmet and the hood.
And I will walk up to Kira and put an arm on her shoulder and say, that level of idiocy deserved to be put to rest. Wow. Let's go. Outside?
Yes, at the very least, this does not seem to me like there is anything else here.
I would then describe the scene to her I saw where it's like, yeah, it was a food fight gone wrong.
Right, but that happens sometimes.
Does it?
Ezrin, in your
Yes.
vision, you did see a bunch of coins scattered on this table.
Okay, well, now you mention that.
Now, once Kira said that, I think our work is done here. There's nothing else to be discovered here. Then you remember that you saw that. I mean, Ezrin's not. Author's note: Ezrin is not naturally a greedy or coin-motivated person.
Well, so then that
he
would be
appreciates treasure, but it's not the first thing he looks for.
Right. So then that would be the addendum that I would add. That it's a food fight gone wrong, which is interesting considering that there was gold spread on the table, but they weren't fighting over that. They were fighting over moldy bread and fish heads.
Gold, did you say?
Yeah, no, it was just sort of scattered on the table. I mean, it's...
Well, I think I might take another peek if you don't mind.
Okay.
There should be no trouble now.
Great. Yeah, sure enough, the haunt does not reactivate when you approach. I'll clear all those ghosts out of the way.
Doop, 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 doop.
And sure enough, there are coins amongst the rubble. It looks like you're going to have to dig a little bit to find them all. How long do you want to spend doing that?
Not very long. Maybe
You want to do it
3
for
to
10 minutes while I can cast a ritual?
Oh, well, that seems convenient, doesn't it?
You gonna recruit
Let's
someone to
say-
help you?
Yeah, I was gonna say Amiri would help out. Like,
Se-
at the very
Sela-
least she can
Sela
lift heavy
pulls-
rock well.
Yeah, Sela pulls a shovel out of her bag, and she says, "I thought we might need one of these. Actually, two." She hands one to Amiri as well.
Nice.
I like
Nice.
to imagine they like clink the ends like they're toasting.
It was not in my nature to ask for help looting a thing, but I will take the help.
Okay. So between
We're all in this together.
between the
Mercy.
two muscular ladies shoveling and Mauriziel like seeing places where they should shovel and like pointing it out, you unearth like 10 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces and one bag, like a moldering old bag that kind of like chomp chomp chomp. It has caltrops in it. It's full of caltrops. Yeah.
Nice.
And a vial, like
Vial.
which is coated in dust, and it has like a grease marking on it that says the word "yum." You want to keep
Okay.
digging?
I think I'm going to hand the vial to Ezrin to identify.
Well,
And-
it's funny
Ezra,
you,
you have
should say
completed your ritual.
that. Of comprehend language.
Okay. Yeah, it says "yum."
In common?
Yeah. Well, it's just an onomatopoeic
Or-
word.
Is it upside down? Does it say ooh no huh?
It says one
say
if you turn it upside
woo.
down.
No.
This is W-U-N, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
With
It is written in kind of like clumsy grease handwriting on the vial.
Hmm.
It does not appear to be magical.
Yeah. Just
I think we're not drinking that.
I mean, but we could.
You gonna
just to
keep
find
digging?
out.
Let's hold that, and if we give it to somebody that we think deserves it, maybe we'll ask them to drink it.
give it to
What
Bite
if
Bite.
it's something yummy? Then we're giving it to somebody lame, and they get to experience the yummy stuff.
I hand
But-
the vial to
but-
Amiri.
But then they love us for it, right?
Oh no!
the
All right, Amiri, you now have the vial.
Blink, blink. Yeah, I think we've seen enough here. I don't think there's going to be a rogue or his lockpicks buried in the wreck of this table.
Mm.
But hey, 10 gold to buy supplies with. That doesn't hurt.
10 gold and
caltrops.
10 silver.
And 10 silver. Sorry.
I mean,
I
that's
forgot
like
the
100
change.
ladders.
Chat,
It's a lot of
10
ladders.
gold and change, yeah.
We should buy a ton of ladders.
It
Just
would be funny. It
spend
would be
all our
funny.
money
You're
on
like,
ladders.
we are going to defeat you, dungeon, with all these ladders.
Chat, should I drink from the vial?
Oh my god. Oh.
Chat. Oh no. You had to ask chat.
Oh, chat, the intrusive
You know what?
thoughts.
All right, poll time.
Whole time.
Oh, I
Poll
gotta
time. What's in the vial?
I gotta how inspiring to the DM for the appropriate evil laugh. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. Gabrielle knows who I'm talking about.
So are we moving on?
Nick
or
from
is
Epic
Amiri
Realms.
going to make a choice?
Shout out. Nick is awesome.
I'm waiting for the poll. So I figure worst case, like this can be Amiri thinking about it or not. you
Arcane
know,
Hidden
as we
Magic.
walk.
I'm glad that you're here and that you chatted for the first time, and your first time chat was lick the plot. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You are one of us.
You're one of us.
Truly. Truly. So while this is being decided, we have another room over here we haven't peeked into yet. I would like to listen at that door.
I mean,
Did we want to check the last one inside, or did we want to check outside?
Well, it's on our way to outside.
Fair enough.
either way.
I'm a creature of women curiosity, and it's very hard to take me away from the possibility of
Say
something might
what
be
those words
interesting
were
and
I
one
was
shiny.
more
going to say,
time.
yes, we know you're dating Kira. You're a woman of woman curiosity.
Whim, WHIM,
Yes, I know,
Okay.
but
and
phonetically.
curiosity. I'm sure I have no idea what you think I said.
None.
All right, so the chat poll is what is in the potion vial, and so far, love potion and Jello shots are tied. So please go in and vote.
Yes.
I love you, chat, and I love taking screenshots of these polls.
These are the best.
Okay, so in the meantime, you're discussing whether to investigate inside or outside.
Yeah, I think if Mauricio has looked through so much of this building already, I think here is just willing to go through. Is like, I want to check this one out first. I think she moves as if to say something like slightly flirtatious and then loses her nerve immediately when she realizes that there's more people than just her here. Then just kind of like just pat on the shoulder, like, "You got this," and I'll throw a guidance again.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
So
You're so adorable.
you're checking
there's a
out that
clear
door.
blush across
Yes,
the
I will check
nose.
out the door. First, I
Kira
will.
is very adorable when she blushes, by the way.
Yes,
As if that
Checking out the
wasn't
door
clear.
and she's adorable. Really?
it's
Eric?
always adorable.
Really?
Always adorable.
Oh, well, there's clearly nothing here because that was a natural one.
Yeah, you don't
Everything's
hear
fine.
anything.
All right.
We can
Let's
ignore this
go.
room. It's okay.
I want to see what's inside.
I
It's
want to
been
see
quiet
what's
this whole
inside.
time.
Ah. All right. So, Amiri, you gonna bust open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I even asked.
Could
I
be
know
dangerous.
It's gonna happen.
You go first.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Mary, you were, raging when you were fighting through here before.
Mhm.
So you don't really remember this room. Like, you didn't go in this room or anything. Well, you're not sure. Maybe you did. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's see what's in there. Also, I'm gonna drink the potion.
Oh my god. Okay. So first of all, the
We
ceiling
say that
has
she
collapsed.
busts in and then drinks it.
She
Yeah.
busts the door open, revealing the room. The
Yeah.
ceiling has collapsed in the southwest corner of this room, leaving a gaping hole. The walls bear several shelves, but the books and papers once kept here have long since rotted to ruin, as have the desk and chair in an alcove to the northeast. So, you see the alcove that I'm talking about right here. That's where the desk is.
And nothing is immediately coming out to murder me, right?
No, you don't see any particular baddies or monsters.
Then
You gonna
in
drink that
case-
potion?
Yeah, she's gonna be like, well, I've been busting through a lot of doors and doing heavy lifting. I deserve a treat. I'm gonna drink this yummy liquid. Bottoms up.
Okay. Well, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. I got a 23.
23. Okay. Let's roll some dice here.
Iron stomach.
Yeah. Okay.
Slimming half solidified Mad Dog 2020 like she's normal.
He was like, I'm not a dwarf with an iron stomach, but I dated one.
She was amazing. Okay. Amiri, you take 5 points of poison damage.
Ah.
You just drank serpent venom.
Oh man.
It burns. It was real. There was a lot of heat on it,
Mhm.
but all you could taste was heat. There was no warmth, no savory, just
Okay.
heat.
Okay.
And then it was pain.
Mm.
and
Worst Jello
then
shot ever.
and then
Ah,
your
That
stomach
reminds
goes
me of-
growling.
that reminds me of that one time I tried Dragon's Blood vodka.
You fit
Oh, Eric.
DM. Yes, well done.
All right, Miri, you gain inspiration.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Anyway, it's fine.
So, like, realistically, I know there's a lot of ways to get venom for a snake, but
Nobody clipped
unfortunately,
that.
in my
All right.
brain, unfortunately, in my mind, I am exclusively stuck into the scene from Rango of like, of that's just in a vial now, and then someone writing "yum" on that makes my skin angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
That
the
was
room.
not
It's kind of a
yum at
mess.
all.
There's a door in the north.
I think it might have been poison, you guys.
Might
Ezra,
have been.
Oh, Miri.
Ezra's just, because there are books, even though they are clearly useless books, Ezran can't help but like take a look. So with his cloaky cloak, he gets a 19 on perception to look for anything that isn't rotted and that might be of interest or value.
Okay. You are looking through the books. They all just kind of rot and like fall apart when you get near and touch them. In fact, when you touch the shelf, it kind of like one of the supports breaks off and it tilts, and they all slide off and just collapse into a pile of dust and mold.
Right. Oh, great. Yeah. Just cough and turn to Kira like, you have lesser restoration, right? Oh God.
I mean, these books
Oh,
are
oh, I'm gonna taste that.
500 years old, so
I'm gonna taste that for the next week.
Do you want some of the yum juice to wash that down?
You drank it all already, you selfish
I mean,
barbarian.
there's like some like drops left.
However, in the desk,
Juice.
the desk has a hidden drawer that had fallen partially open, like over the many years and the weather and all of that. Like, the hidden drawer had like warped and rotted and opened up, and you can see that there are two kind of dusty potion vials stacked there.
Do they say yum on them?
They do not say anything on them.
They don't say anything on them.
No.
I will pocket them to investigate later.
Okay.
I mean, unless, I mean, not just immediately pocket them. I will look at them. Is there anything noteworthy of their appearance besides that they're dusty? Like wipe the dust off the bottle. Do they immediately become apparent of what they are just on a look?
One of them is kind of a like milky red color,
Yeah.
and the other one is bright orange. Once you like dust off the vials a little bit, you can see through the glass.
Yeah,
Milky
nice.
red was fine until I thought about it for 2 seconds. And
Yeah,
now I
right.
hate that.
In fact, if you kind of shake the orange one a little bit, well,
Well,
okay.
Ezra does not shake a random potion. that he
Shaking the
finds. He is
potion
not a
would shaking the
fool.
potion is what would make it orange.
Oh, okay, then I
It
guess he
is
does it.
actually the layers of liquid inside are separated into brown, silver, and gray layers, kind of resembling bands of stone.
And does Ezran immediately summon to mind like knowledge or detail of potions that would tell him what that is?
No. Well, okay.
Would you
It
like
is
me to
it
roll
is a
for it?
common
Like-
potion, so yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
And actually,
We'll do
if you
that.
did shake it, the layers would still not separate. They would still not mix. They'd still remain separate. So I got that
17.
totally wrong. Okay, that is a potion of climbing.
Oh, nice.
It's obviously very, very old,
Hmm.
but it seems that potion making techniques have not changed all that much. And the milky red one is probably a healing potion of some kind.
Okay, nice.
I gotta stop saying milky red. I apologize.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
Is anyone else
gross.
having Into the Woods like
yes.
evil
Thank
Milky
you.
White the cow
No,
associations?
yes, absolutely.
I'm not having that one. There was like this horror movie from the 70s I saw where it was about like an evil baby. And there's a scene where a milkman gets attacked by the evil baby and then all the milk gets knocked over and then his blood gets into the milk. So,
Oh God.
yeah. So that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh God. Anyway.
Never
Keep
mind.
that milk being red, Eric.
Yeah.
Everything in my brain is tame now, and you all are freaks. Good to know.
Does
Welcome,
Come
baby.
out at night.
does
Come out at night.
do y'all want to do any more searching or investigation or anything?
Not in this
Um,
room.
Not in this room, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Let's-
good.
Let's go on through to the next room since this one
Okay.
was such a smash.
Well, technically, Ezra did make high enough roll to detect this thing. So I'm just going to say that, Ezra, while you were inspecting the potions, you kind of
Yes.
like you saw a button on the wall. It's a button, as in like a piece of stone that you could depress. And if you do that, the floor just in front of the desk swings open, and you can see
Ooh.
a staircase leading downward.
Do, 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 do.
So,
Do-do-do-do-do.
DM,
Yes.
point of order.
Mhm.
You robbed me of the opportunity to see the button and then to call to the button pusher in the party and point at the button and let them have that joy. I'm
I
just
sure
gonna
did.
That's okay.
say.
Mhm.
There is that door to the north, like I said.
I do
Nice.
imagine though, Miri looks at Ezrin just like very hurt, like,
I'm looking at Ezra a little hurt too.
yeah.
I,
Author's note: I'm looking at Ezra a little hurt too, and I did it.
why is everyone looking at Ezra and it's Saigon running this thing that did it?
That's right.
Oh, so now you put all of the blame of things on gods.
Oh,
Kira says,
that was beautiful.
putting it to side, putting her ear to the door to the north.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Maybe you can hear doors better than I can today.
We'll see. God's willing, I say, casting guidance on myself. That's really funny. That's actually hilarious.
Oh, no.
You get a 1.
What did you do, my dear?
God-fearing person.
It ended up a 10. That is a 4 on the die plus 3 plus a full 4. No, a 3 on the guidance. So
Yeah.
lots of small numbers getting to a 10.
You hear a whole lot of nothing.
All right, I think this room is also fine as far as I can tell. If we want to do just the circle through here, check outside. Now we have our band outside. if
Downward
we'd like.
trajectory,
Yes. Let's just be thorough on this level and then
You getting the
Move
button
down.
pusher / door breaker to bust through that door for you? Wah! Okay.
Kicks it in like.
All right, so I just want to call out that Amiri is the button pusher, while Mauricio is the person in Final Fantasy that is going systematically up and down the map, constantly pressing the button, looking for any hidden treasure, right?
We call that wall humping.
Yes.
Sorry, that's a
excuse you.
Wolfenstein 3D thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so, whew, man, I'm old. Okay, so this triangular room must have once seemed comfortable, but after years of rain and exposure to the elements through the 2 arrow slits in the northwestern wall, the room's sturdy divan, armoire, and tapestries have fallen into decay. It looks like it must have been a sitting room of some kind once upon a time. But it's, full of rot and decay. You don't see any creatures in here, Amiri. I'm sorry. Ezra,
I'm so disappointed by the decay. I don't see anything. 'cause
your
I got
nose,
max
you
six.
might be fighting
Yeah,
off
oh.
like a fungal infection from the
Yeah.
books collapsing, and you're like, no.
I'm like, really, Kira, that's a restoration. I think I have a disease.
You're not even the one who drank poison.
There's just kind of like the tip of the head. I think you'll tank it.
You don't
Listen,
understand. I
Mercy.
met someone that mushrooms grew out of their mouth once from something like this. I really don't think that would
Then
be
you
great if
should
that
probably
happened.
talk to Sela first.
Technically, all alcohol is poison. And if you believe in what you're drinking enough, you can get to the end result.
That was very deep.
Thank you. I have a lot of thoughts.
Amiri is so wise.
Anyone who would like to search, roll a perception or investigation check, please.
I shall search with
I-
a mighty.
Shall give Mauricio guidance.
So-
Amiri searches with a mighty 8, and I imagine is
That-
very distracted by all of the weird things that are all over the place.
That will be a 17.
Amiri, would you like to flop onto the decayed divan?
So this is where the player isn't sure what a divan is.
It's like
Fair.
halfway between a couch and a bed.
So is it like a chaise lounge?
Kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A fainting couch, perhaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Does it collapse under her weight?
Oh, yes! Yeah, it collapses
Covering
in a great explosion of dust and rot and splinters flying all
And
over the place.
Probably spores and ew.
I imagine she's just kind of like.
Okay. However,
Comfy.
Eric,
yes.
can we have a quick out of character like word thing here that I think is poignant for this moment?
Okay.
Like,
Author pauses the action. Let's hear it.
often when you are reading fantasy novels and you've never heard someone say a word, you think something is pronounced a certain way and you say it that whole life until you say it to someone who knows how it's pronounced. Like, for example, the first time I ever DM'd and I said, you walk into the room which is lit by a bunch of glowing braziers.
Yeah.
So that just happened because in this moment, in this day of our Lord, I thought that word was pronounced divan,
I mean, maybe it is.
not divan.
Maybe it is.
I like divan better. It sounds
Okay.
more gay. Anyway,
Okay.
please continue.
I'm with you.
It's a
Sorry,
burlesque
I'm
name.
gonna token straight on this stream. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
so
Don't worry, we know.
yes, it is
Aw.
obvious to everyone,
Also-
everyone participating and everyone watching. It is obvious.
We're gay. We can take it back. We have that audacity.
I
it's
understand.
Devon now.
I understand. So, it collapses under Amiri's weight, and Amiri, you're like, "Hey, ow!" But you fell on something like kind of metallic, and you pull it out, and it's a ring of iron keys.
Oh.
Well, actually, it's a ring of 8 keys, 6 of which are iron, and they're basically rusted away into nothing. But
Okay.
2 of the keys are bronze and are not rusted.
So she's gonna like hold this up and be like, "Hey, Mercio, like, this was like in my back. You think this is important?"
Merciel's eyes like almost literally turn to stars like in a cartoon.
Yeah. Like
That
you want it?
May
You want it?
definitely be important.
This was stuck
She's
in my
gonna-
butt. Would you like it? Yeah. All right. In fact, of those 2 keys, one of them has a small, like, image that looks like a lighthouse on it, and the other one has what looks like a book, like marking the keys. Maurizio,
Interesting.
you have kind of like been feeling along the wall, and there is a tapestry that used to hang here at the corner, but it has rotted and fallen a long time ago, and it just lies there in a pile of ashes at your feet. And you can tell that there's the outline of a door here, a secret door.
Ooh.
That's what you found with your search. Whoop. Secret door.
Secret door.
I tried to take a note that said an S-E-K-R-I-T door, and my computer had the audacity to correct my spelling.
How dare.
How dare. Noted. Hey guys, I think there's a door here. Unless you're comfortable, Amiri, in which case, you know,
Ah, let's
do
keep going.
lounge.
I am absolutely ready to fight. Let's go.
There was another
Be-
poll about what Ezrin caught from the spores, and it was a tie between middle age and hypochondria. So
But can you catch something that you already have?
you can get reinfected as many times as it takes. Anyway, all
I
right.
am
So
stacking the afflictions of middle age.
are you going to go through the secret door there, Mauricio?
Yes, please.
All right. There is it comes to a small space, and there's another secret door on the other side of the space. It's like a not quite a 5-foot space. It's more like just a little closet between two secret doors.
Oh, this is fun.
Would you like to open
Sure,
the other
people.
secret
Can
door?
I open the other secret door?
You sure can. It's easy
May I?
it's easy to see and to operate from this angle. Yes, and I will describe this room in which you find yourself, and then we will take our break because it's about time for our break. So,
A city thief.
oh yeah. Yes, you see a body actually right in front of you as soon as you open the door.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hello.
Let me go ahead and describe this room. Okay. Yes. The air in this large chapel feels colder and damper than elsewhere in the ruins. Condensation beads on the walls and runs in rivulets across countless skulls carved into the stone.
Oh,
A moldering human corpse lies slumped against a wall, right at your feet, his hands wedged into a crack as if he died trying to pry a brick loose. Perhaps he was trying to open the secret door when he perished. 3 short flights of steps lead upward to a wider chamber. Let me make sure we can all see. To the north, where a semicircular dais supports an altar of white stone. Beyond the altar loom 4 stained glass windows, each 20 feet tall and depicting 4 haunting scenes of ghosts rising from overgrown graveyards toward a 4-pointed orange star in the sky above.
So, does this body look like it's been here long?
Not really.
So it doesn't look like
Maybe-
it's a
maybe a couple months
400-year-old body that might have legendary lockpicks on
No,
it.
it's not. It's not rotted. It has several arrows sticking out of it.
Okay.
I feel like Amiri's gonna like poke it after like everything they've been through so far, just to be sure it's not gonna move.
Well, I'm thinking of stepping over of nudging it with my foot and then stepping over it so that other people can see in. And then I will definitely go through its pockets to,
Okay.
see what might tell us something about its identity. Yeah, that's my motivation totally.
Okay. All right. Cool. So it sounds like Amiri is in here poking at the corpse to make sure it doesn't animate.
Poke, poke.
Sela is in here
You've got
as
that
well,
10-foot pole.
I do
Looking-
have that temple full.
looking up at the altar as though
Ooh,
it
religious
seems
iconography.
familiar to her in some way, or like it draws her attention. Kira and Ezrin, you're basically looking at an unfamiliar religious sanctum of some kind. You can make an intelligence religion check if you'd like.
Oh, Ezra would just say, Kira, what totally What totally awesome deity is this that we've encountered?
Many deities that are very much not awesome.
Yes, I know.
But will is that Ezran's idea of help, or are you doing something else? Or it just makes me pay.
No, it's just an opportunity to dig at you.
Okay, perfect. Then that is a total of it's 12 plus 2 is 14.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not something you recognize.
Yeah,
Ezra, are you gonna take a look and see?
You said the options are religion or what?
Just intelligence, religion.
Okay. I mean, it is his background, but he did not study creepy ghost skeleton gods because he
No,
got
this
a
is
10.
some kind of weird cult that you don't know anything about.
I think
You do
think
notice,
that-
however, that Sela is slowly approaching the altar as though in some kind of trance.
Oh, girl.
You said something about a break. Is that an appropriately dramatic pause?
It is,
Hanger even.
because you realize that there are these two skeletons, like mostly moldering, decayed skeletons up near the corner. And as Sela approaches, they start their mouths and eyes start glowing with this blue light, and they stand up as though to assault you. And that is where we're going to take our break. So it's going to be 10 minutes, and I'm going to see you all back pretty soon. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And break. And we're back. Roll initiative, please.
Oh,
Oh, did you put the star knife on my shield?
No. Sorry, I've been busy. Hold on. I will do it. Okay.
that might help a lot. Oh,
I
Well,
don't think it'll help
okay,
a lot, but it's fine.
that was a good time to get a nat 1 if I was going to get a nat 1.
That's
Sure.
true.
Okay,
I
sure.
have an 18.
So
will
that's
save
a
it.
total of 4
Oh,
for me.
I did put the star knife on your card sheet. It's there.
Oh, cool.
It's called Rin Star Knife. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, because it's not equipped. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Kira.
I love Merciel's character sheet because it's just dagger, dagger, dagger,
Actually,
dagger,
you know
dagger,
what?
dagger, rapier.
It already rolled initiative
Not
for
sure
all of
enough.
you. You don't have to worry. Okay, we got it. We're good. Okay. So first of all, the skeletons are gonna come staggering toward you to attack.
But I got such a high
Oh,
initiative.
they're huge initiative. Like, what did
Oh.
you roll, Ben?
I got like a 17 or something.
Okay, well, they are at 23.
Well, fine then. I guess these skeletons that have just woken up after 500 years are eager little beavers.
It seems so. You know, that's really strange. Why is there no link here?
They're just that into Sela is what it is.
Somebody.
Yeah, is she still creepily looking towards the altar?
Oh no! Now that the skeletons are coming, and maybe one of you shouted a warning, she is locked into combat now.
Okay, awesome.
They are going to come and attack her, though. All right, so swinging a couple of rusty, jagged blades at her.
Ooh, tetanus.
That's right. It looks like one of those is going to hit her. The other one, she knocks aside with her shield. So she's going to take a little bit of damage. And then it is going to be Mauriziel's turn.
Okay, so obviously we're not going with the initiative we rolled.
Nope.
All right. So I will come up here and I will stab at this guy whose name is Skeleton A. And
Hey,
Okay.
people are more than their jobs.
They're also
That's
their
right.
letters.
yes. And that's a 9 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
So I kind of didn't think so. So we're going to hit with the other hand.
So these skeletons, like I said, there's this blue light coming from their eyes and their mouths, as though there's like a blue flame inside their skulls.
That's a 13.
13 is not going to hit either.
And I can do one more as a bonus attack, I believe.
Yes, both of your weapons are light, so you should be able to use your bonus action to attack.
Yes.
That sounds right. Well, okay. So, did you make 2 attacks or did you make 1 attack?
That was 2 attacks.
Okay. And the secondary attack was because you're fighting with 2 daggers?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't believe the Nick property allows you to make 2 attacks with your secondary weapon. What I think it means is that you don't have to spend your bonus action to make the second attack.
Okay.
So you still have your bonus action, but you can't then make an attack with your bonus action. This isn't Baldur's Gate 3. You've already made your secondary weapon attack. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Right. So, other things I can do in combat besides attack with my daggers. Can I kick one, or is that also an attack?
That would also be an attack. You could use your cunning action to disengage, move, etc. Or you could call it good and then it goes to Amiri.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement without needing to disengage, just to get behind it.
Okay.
And give other people a clear shot.
All right, so you jab at it a couple times. Your daggers just kind of like catch in its rotted armor, and then you roll around past it.
Yeah, sadly, stabbing weapons aren't the best for enemies with lots of open space in
If there was flesh
bodies.
there, you definitely would have stabbed them.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I'm just kind of stabbing between ribs.
Amiri.
Hmm?
Your turn.
I
Pull out the star
think-
knife, pull out the great sword. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna do the great sword.
Ah.
'Cause, yeah, my
Uh-huh.
thought is that it's heavier, so
'Kay.
smashy.
Mhm.
All right, so let's give it. I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Reckless attack. Okay, you just throw yourself into it.
Yeah, let me double check what that does again. Yeah, advantage. Okay. Ooh, 19.
Okay, a 19 is going to hit. So,
Well,
Amiri.
with my +5, it would be a 24.
Oh, yeah, no, that definitely hits. That definitely hits. So, Amiri comes up and just like braver leaps at the thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
cloud striking it. So that would be. Let's see, 8 plus 13.
13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. All right,
Nice.
she just tears the thing in half immediately, and it just perishes. Blah.
Oh,
Now perish.
it just collapses into dust
Yeah.
and scattered bones.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving, well, the skull still has that blue light glowing inside it, and the skull bounces a little ways away.
Mhm.
And then immediately pops out of the skeleton's mouth and floats there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ezrin!
Speaking of Ezrin, it is Ezrin's turn next.
Yeah. So Ezrin had a spell that he was preparing and then saw that happen and just like pulled it back for a second. Pauses and considers with his definitely not sponsored but thematic beer.
Yeah.
And asks himself, do I know what the heck that is that just happened before he takes an action?
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a religion check, please.
Okay. That would be a dirty, dirty 20. I love to bone, you know, what can I say?
Wow. Went there.
Look, I've got a skull beer. I'm feeling saucy.
The implications of what Gauntlight means you know more about does mean that I might have to fight you. We'll find out though.
I just love that we're all like extra spicy tonight.
Extra spicy.
It's
Welcome,
the
lovely.
leftover spooky vibes from last weekend.
There we go.
That's right. Come on. Yeah, okay. So, because the DM's Guild version of this adventure does not have a specific write-up about this, we are going to consult the original text.
Whoa!
Fair
the
enough.
old magic.
The old magics.
We're going
Because
to
I'm like,
consult the old
I'm
magics.
anticipating that this is like Skeleton Warriors, the cartoon rules, where it's like they shatter apart, but then they're gonna like come back together and get back up. Even though zombies are really the only thing that does that in like 5e D&D, I believe.
It says something as Eric is reading of the generational difference that you say Skeleton Warriors the cartoon, and if you said that to me, my gut response is Dry Bones from Mario.
That's
You know,
fair.
every
That is
single
fair.
Mario game.
Yep.
That you're me like Skeleton Warriors. They're like, no,
Which is funny because
Whoosh.
your reference is older.
yeah.
See, and my response as a 500-year-old vampire is, do you mean sowing bones in a field and then they sprout into skeletal warriors, like in the myths?
What?
Sure.
I did that in Forge of Fangs for
Thought you were just gonna say I did that.
DDAL.
I don't know if anyone in
some-
chat was also a kid in the 90s and watched Skeleton Warriors, especially like Lady Skeleton was my favorite. Like, back me up.
In a dark tome that you read once when you were considering becoming a necromancer, it spoke of a horrific monstrosity called a Corpselight. A Corpselight is a will-o-wisp that has starved to death and risen as a cold, blue, glowing sphere of spongy wetness.
Ugh.
A truly undead will-o-wisp. A Corpselight instinctively seeks out a host corpse to dwell within, as its physical form quickly deteriorates if not hidden within a dead creature.
Cool. So I assume that Ezrin would first, mental note to self, look up what will-o-wisps eat when they're not undead monstrosities, because I have questions. But second,
Life force,
That-
you know.
great, because so they're awful either way. Awesome. But I imagine that also means that it is a creature that is still targetable and should perhaps be targeted.
Yes, in fact, let me put it on the map. You can see it. It's right there.
Got it. Okay. Got it. So I'm gonna announce to the room, be like, You know how there's the joke about attacking the darkness? Well, this time I'm going to need you to attack the lightness, and I'm going to do I guess a ray of frost at the will-o-wisp, the Corpselight.
Great.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit it, yes.
Okay, and that is max damage, 8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Okay. It doesn't seem all that troubled by the cold. Like the cold did less damage to it than you think it probably should have.
Well, Shiza.
But it did do some damage to it, and it is slowed, which you said it was reduced by 10, the speed?
Correct.
Okay.
And I'll be like, okay, not cold, probably fire, radiant, lightning? I don't know, but hit it.
This is when we start to discover the infamous aspect of this campaign, which I think you will see. I'm not going to spoil it for you. This is the author's note. Something about this dungeon is infamous, and our heroes are about to learn what that is. Okay. Sela's turn. Okay, Sela is going to attack this other skeleton because she snapped out of the whatever the strange funk was leading her toward this altar. Okay, she did hit it with the Morning Star. And the thing about skeletons is that they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, and she just crushes that skeleton, and it collapses to the ground.
Real talk, I was considering spending a spell to do like color spray on these things. I'm so glad I didn't.
And another corpse light pops out of it. Okay. Kira.
All right. First, gut response. What do I know about corpse lights?
You know everything that I told Ezrin.
Okay.
If you would like to make a religion check of your own.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think she's a trust but verify kind of person.
Okay. Like, just to see if there's been any different teaching at the Church of Saren Ray, or if you've heard other stories.
17 in total.
17. You don't know anything beyond what Ezrin learned and has said.
Okay. So he denoted possibly...
Corpse lights. I thought/hope those were made up. Oh, God.
Then we're going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to be within 5 feet of these guys and nobody else. And in the most threatening way that you've probably heard the word said before, she will declare, she'll take up her holy symbol and call Hurst. And I need both of them to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As I cast Word of Radiance.
All right. One of them failed. And it looks like the other one failed.
Both of them, max damage, will take a full 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. They do not seem to be resistant to radiant damage. So, they take the full amount of that damage. Okay. Great.
All right.
And that's enough, right? Right?
That kills them?
Oh, no.
And they're dead now?
No.
Oh,
No.
damn.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I know you were very worried about it, but don't worry about it.
Yeah. I was really like, sorry, not hoping, scared. I was scared we're gonna kill these things in one shot.
Yeah.
I do not have movement to do particularly anything else here. You said that they possess corpses, right? Specifically corpses.
Correct. These two skeletal corpses are destroyed. Like, they're not going to possess these. I should just
There's
go
a
ahead.
reason Ezran moved in front of the corpse.
Yeah, that was my secondary question. Is that like, do these things look viable? And I really also hate this part. You said spongy.
Spongy.
Spongy visually, or the worst option, spongy texturally?
Both.
Okay.
Floating blue balls of death and necrotic hate.
All right.
The worst kind of blue balls.
Wow.
I think I broke Fable.
Hold
All right.
on. No,
Because you said wet and spongy too.
you said wet, spongy, death
Blue
necrotic
balls.
blue balls.
I did.
And I
Yeah.
had to put that thought in the easy bake oven away from every other thought I've had in my life.
Yep.
Um,
I'm glad you're here,
anyway, yeah,
At least the easy bake oven is easy to clean.
it
Fable. Your brain is a little less easy to clean.
How does a light bulb cure blue balls? That's all the question. That's the question I have.
Okay. Well,
Really?
That's all
so
that's in an
You're
easy bake
the
is just a
wet
light bulb.
sponge.
so the religion check was a bonus action, which you did.
okay. So
Both, so I think you've used
great.
up
So
your
if
actions.
it's a bonus action, then that's everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's gonna stick out right where she is.
Okay.
And sort of like hold up the holy symbol emblazoned into her shield.
Yeah, this Corpselight appears, it backs away from you, as in it flies upward. Would you like to make an opportunity attack against it?
Yeah, I'll swipe at it with my.
With your
I have
scimitar?
to swipe at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll swipe it at my scimitar.
Great.
Oh, I love trying to use this thing. Yeah, that is a 21.
Oh, that
Wow.
does hit it, yes.
Nice.
All right, that is a d6 plus 2, so that is 7 points of damage from a silvered scimitar.
Okay. It does seem to be, I mean, it is basically incorporeal, so it doesn't take a whole lot of damage from it, but it does take some damage. Okay. And then it flies over you, out of the reach of everyone else.
Some speed.
And
Lord.
then it settles down
Yeah.
into this corpse over here.
The range on that thing.
Of course it does.
Which then rises
Hi.
and clubs at Ezran.
Okay, how many actions does this thing got?
Well, that was a move action.
You can just move into bodies.
Let me see.
All right.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Actually,
Great.
no. It does take an action to claim the corpse. Okay, so the corpse
That's
stands up
right.
as though
That's right.
about ready to club at Ezran.
That's what I
okay.
thought.
And this this corpse, now that you see it moving, is dressed in kind of the Otari style. Like you've seen clothes that people wear in Otari, very similar to what this guy's wearing. It's kind of like dark traveling adventure rogue sort of clothes. But yeah, like you swear you've seen people around town wearing things like that. Okay, the other one is just going to come at Kira with a vengeance. Okay, so actually, no, it does need a corpse to attack. So it's not gonna attack Kira. It is instead.
Gonna teabag her?
No, it's not gonna do that
I'm
either.
so
That
sorry.
Would,
I
that would
couldn't- I
be
couldn't
that,
help
that would
myself.
be. Oh yeah. By the way, that Corpselight, when it was flying down, making a beeline for that corpse, it did pass right through Ezran.
Yeah.
So I got teabagged on the way.
A little bit, yeah.
Uh,
It is going to fly upward, and then it's going to go zipping off that way, and it disappears through the doors.
These things can move
Rude.
fast.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Maurizio, your turn.
All right. Oh, I've got plenty of movement. Hello. You died once, you can die again. This I know I can hit. The broadside of a corpse.
Zombie.
Ribcage.
That's a 14 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and that's 7 damage with sneak attack because it's flanked.
Right.
And then for my second attack, that's a 13 to hit and 8 damage.
Okay. How much damage did your first attack deal? Oh, that was... Okay. That was the first attack. Okay. Great.
So that was 2 hits on the first attack.
I only see one attack,
Okay.
which leads me to believe that you haven't made the second attack yet.
Okay. That was a 14 to hit with 7 damage, and then it was a 13 to hit with 8 damage.
Okay. That is sufficient to drop that corpse again. You just basically slaughter it, and it is no longer viable. And the Corpselight pops back out.
Okay.
And it's like vibrating angrily at this point. Like, how dare you? How dare you? You have blue balled the blue ball.
Wow. I feel like that's an achievement unlocked.
Yeah. Okay, Amiri's turn.
Okay. So, what is left?
Well, there
Blue
is
light
that
thingy.
that one
Whoa.
corpse light
Okay.
Blue light special.
who appears to be real hurt at this point.
I'm gonna.
As though
try-
maybe like quickly taking a corpse and then popping back out of the corpse has like taken a lot out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit it with the star knife.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's try my maybe girlfriend's special knife. Ooh! I rolled a 19. So that will be a 25.
Dang. All right, that
Yeah.
definitely hits it. Sure enough, no matter what damage you roll, it is gonna die. It explodes into it like sloughs off into pieces of blue gel that kind of like dissolve before they hit the ground, and it falls apart and dies.
So Amiri like literally stabs this thing and then it does that and then she kind of like looks at the knife with wonder and pulls it out and it's just like, you guys, I think I might have a friend.
Aww.
Like this could be love.
Aw.
Is a magic weapon what it takes?
I mean, have you seen this thing? Did you just see that? Also,
And
was
it
a
is at
very-
that it is at that
was a very
point.
good night.
It is at that point that the rotted doors to the temple burst open, and a skittering, rotting, giant scorpion comes stumbling through.
Of course, because that other corpse light went for the.
Uh-huh.
Amiri,
Nearest
you
corpse.
definitely killed this thing. In
Fuck.
fact, there are several sword swipes to its head that are clearly your sword swipes. Round 2, babe.
Ding ding.
Okay, Ezrin, your turn.
It's like, okay. There is a level of dislike to this that,
Your talent for understatement, my friend.
yes, but you're going to see Ezrin just sort of visibly annoyed and just sort of mumbling loudly about like gods and evil deities and undead, and like this is just bull. And then he sort of like smashes his snake staff into the ground, and this almost like ghostly version of it like shoots off like at the giant scorpion. And I'm spending my inspiration to do Hand of the Apprentice.
Excellent.
And a version of my staff shoots out in a ranged attack to hit the scorpion.
Excellent. Author's note. When Ezrin did this in real life, he would hurl his staff, which would whirl like a spinning blade and strike something and then reappear it back in his hand. It was really impressive. This version takes a little bit of creative liberty. I hope you enjoy it. And author's note.
And also, if I may, I will spend one of my luck points that I have to also give myself advantage on that.
Okay.
Just to make sure it hits, because I'm spending the spend to do this cool thing.
Yep.
Okay, well, it's a 14 was the best I got.
He is a merchant, and that is why he has a lucky background. All right, hold on. I think that hits, but let me just double check.
I mean, I role played it real nice.
I know. It would be a real tragedy if I said that it had AC 15.
It would indeed.
So you're not going to say that, right?
No. No.
I'm gonna say
no.
it's AC 17.
You
Well,
hit
I
it. It's
mean-
fine.
Okay, great. Well, it takes 12 radiant damage as my ghostly snake staff like spins through it and like lights it up, and then comes back, reabsorbs into my staff, and I just sort of look at it, expecting it to like fall to pieces because I'm just that over it.
It does not. Author's note. There was no way I was going to let that miss. What are you talking about? End of author's note. Okay. Sela's turn. Sela, who has slain that one skeleton, looks around, sees the scorpion, and let's see, can she get there? She can't quite get there. She's going to place herself confidently in front of her companions and ready her action. Okay. Kira.
Kira, from where she is standing, will sort of will turn. Yes, this chat would like to remind us, DM, you do have inspiration if ever you decide to use it.
Oh yes. Don't worry.
The
I don't like
I
that.
We're all
am
worried.
actually.
Yeah,
That-
that's not reassuring.
There is
In
a
fact,
moment.
I have already used the inspiration, and I'll explain to you afterward.
Well,
There's a moment where Kira's sort of like standing at the top here, sort of like looks into the eyes of this giant scorpion, is looking kind of for the glint within it.
Yeah, you do see the blue light glowing inside its, behind its many eyes. Well, fewer than it should have if it were alive and, intact, but many.
Then she will go and sort of I think she's got her scimitar in her hand. She glints sparks off of her holy symbol that sort of float in the air, and Coalesce is like, let's see if we can scald you out of that shell. And I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on this thing.
Okay, great.
That was awesome.
As I mentioned in the chat, I used the inspiration in a similar way that you might use a GM intrusion in a Cypher game to allow the Corpselight to inhabit the giant scorpion corpse rather than just some other like humanoid corpse.
Yeah,
that's right.
that is an 18 plus 3, 23.
I feel good about this. That does hit, yes.
What? $11 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack roll against it is made with advantage as it begins, as these sort of sparks burst into it and then begin to glow violently.
Okay. Yeah, you burn off one of its limbs. It doesn't seem to be, you haven't diminished its combat effectiveness, but you are definitely ruining its already ruined body. Okay, now it is the Corpselight / Scorpion's turn, and it is going to come over and do its thing. Here we go. It lunges at Sela.
Sela, no!
We don't want its thing. Thank
Sela,
you.
no!
Didn't see that ready in action.
She did, and she is going to strike it once it, actually, she's going to attack it before it attacks, because that's what she readied her action for, was to strike it before it attacked her. Like, when a creature comes close to me, I will attack it. Yeah, that is going to hit. Okay, let's do... Okay. She scores a glancing blow against the creature. She can't smite it because smite requires you to spend a bonus action on your turn.
So, with love and also only slightly nerfing myself and the possibility of this, because it's asking for a tight possibility, it is guiding bolted.
That's right. She does have it. She is supposed to roll again. Let's see. No, not a 20. Okay.
Not 20.
Okay. And then the creature is going to jab at her.
Don't worry, Amiri. We're going to get through this.
Oh, no. So,
Oh no.
yeah, well, I won't say it's good news exactly. The good news is that it doesn't actually have the Scorpion's attacks. It just has the Corpselight's attacks, which is not as bad as it could be. However, it is going to hit her a couple times for a total of 10 points of damage.
Tila, it's like the gods are punishing you for starting this fight.
So one of the claws like closes on her and like snaps off because it's a rotting corpse, but it still smashes her to the ground, and then the other one closes. It jabs its claws into the ground around her head, holding her in place. Okay. So that makes it Mauriziel's turn.
Okay. We're doing this. We're gonna go over here and stab at the meat of it.
You see it whips its tail at you ineffectively because apparently Amiri cut off its stinger.
Nice.
Like
Thanks,
in the
Amiri.
previous fight.
Yes.
Like 2 days ago. Right.
Nice. So that would be an 11 to hit.
That is not going to do it.
Okay.
It bounces off its thick carapace.
Okay. I am going to take the opportunity to re-roll that with a luck point.
Okay.
Come on, luck, be better. Oh, it was worse.
Luck be murder tonight.
Luck be a murder, but I still have my second attack.
Correct.
So
Maurizio going for full Maurizio with
I
daggers.
just cannot. Nope, that was an 8 to hit.
Yeah,
I mean, it does have a carapace.
it does.
It does, but these daggers are really sharp.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're stabbing into what should be vital points, but you know, it's not slowing down. Doesn't seem to be taking any damage. I figure whenever you're attacking an undead thing, like a zombie or something, you're still hitting it. You're just not actually harming it.
Right, because it doesn't have vital organs
Right,
that
it doesn't feel
function
pain
like
or
a
anything.
living thing. Right.
Amiri.
So
Okay.
you're
am
gonna
I-
mess it up, right?
Am I the one that's really far away?
No, that's Kira.
No.
Okay.
You're right
No,
here.
I forgot
you're
to
right
move.
here. I
So
assume you're.
my
Well, you
question-
blasted it with a range thing, so you
Yeah.
didn't really need to move. But
Well,
if
my-
you want to
my
move
question-
closer, Kira, I will go ahead and move you closer.
My question is if I need to spend a bonus action to switch weapons to the greatsword or not.
It's just an interact with objects action, which you
Okay,
get for
cool.
free every round.
Sweet.
Assuming that you're okay with just like dropping the star knife. Otherwise,
yeah,
it would
'cause I-
take a bonus action to sheath it.
Yeah.
This is
well,
love.
Well, cause I'm trying to think like, cause I want to rage, cause you know, I killed that thing once already. Now I need to put it down again. The greatsword does a lot of damage. But the other sword is magical.
Do it.
Ooh, idea. Can I toss the star knife to Mauricio? Like or would that be a bonus action?
That would be an actual action to do that.
Dang it. Okay, never mind. Then
If you yell, "Take this from me," I will steal it on my next turn.
okay.
Or
like,
you can just kind of like
Talking's
drop
free.
it to the ground near Maurizio.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like
Okay.
like drop and then, you know, back foot kick kind of. As I'm just like, you know, don't get in my way, rage.
All right, you spin it over toward Maurizio, and
Yeah.
Nice.
blah.
You're gonna be rage hauling.
Barbarian Uki mode. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, that's
so
what my friends in high school used to call it.
That's a 12. That's a 1. Okay, so with my 12, I get a 17.
17 is gonna hit.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, so that is 6, 3 plus 5, 14, and then raging gives me another
Two?
2.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
16.
All right, you deal the creature a withering blow, basically chopping it in half. It's still moving, it's still fighting, but like
Yeah.
it's nearly defeated.
Miri's just like, stay dead this time! Ugh!
Killed you once, kill you again. Ah! Okay. Ezrin.
It's still in scorpion form?
Still in the scorpion, yeah. I used the inspiration from the chat to allow it to inhabit the scorpion body. So,
Okay.
see,
Well.
creative use of inspiration.
Since my super mega special focus Hand of the Apprentice thing definitely hit it for its 14 AC, right? That means it has, because I hit, it has disadvantage against the saving throw of a spell. It's my next turn.
Right,
So-
it hasn't made any saving throws against any spells because the
Right.
guiding bolt was just an attack. It's not a saving throw.
So, so having like recaught my staff, I'm now going to just sort of like put one finger on the head of the serpent heads, and the eyes are going to glow orange. And I am going to try and like force this thing, which is just fed by like despair, pain, just like annoyingness, like whatever the hell is like fueling this thing, I want to try and like sort of get it to contradict its own nature by casting Mind Sliver on it. So it must make an Intelligence 13 saving throw with disadvantage.
Interesting.
Nice.
Can't imagine it's that smart. It's either a scorpion or it's a ball of bleh.
And you said the DC was 14?
13.
13. Okay, it did make the save.
Even with disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. It just rolled really well.
I'm going to spend our one instance and say, well, fuck.
Okay.
Turn over.
All right.
Nothing happens. That's a cantrip.
Seala's turn. So she is basically grappled by the thing, but she is going to attack it again with the Morningstar. Inspired by Amiri's wild abandon and courage, she's going to swing at it with the Morningstar. Ooh, 23. That's going to hit.
Like, I want to note for the chat that, like, I'm not spending spell slots on this because most of the spells that I've chosen are, like, you know, like, knock them incapacitated or, like, do big damage. And I'm like, I want to spend that on a friggin' scorpion shell. I want to wait till the thing comes out.
She does smash the thing like hitting an oyster with that oyster hammer. Just blah, and she just smashes it, and the shell just, which was weakened by that great sword strike, which sent cracks all through the shell. She hits it again, and it splits open, and the scorpion basically collapses in half.
I am loath to put a pause for this, but am I too poor and southern to know what you mean by oyster hammer?
You're not. You're not.
It's a Seattle thing.
Is
okay.
Is it?
Well, I mean, it's
It's a hammer you
just-
hit oysters
it's not.
with. It's not a big deal.
yeah, it's
I don't know
Alright.
if it's a
Yeah.
specific thing. It's like cracking an oyster with a hammer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ben, real real otter hours for this. I don't understand the.
Like,
But okay.
I thought you shuck an oyster with a knife. Who hits it with a hammer?
Yeah.
I think of hammer as like when I was in Baltimore and we were messing with crabs. You know.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
you know what? You know what? It's late. Let's just gloss over it and move on. Okay.
I just.
Gloss over the animal cruelty and
Guess what, Fable? Kira's turn. Go for it.
My turn.
Wait, where'd she go?
Where?
Oh no, we
wait.
lost video.
I startled
Baby, come back.
Fable, and her video
Fable
went
is
down.
like, I must hide my face when envisioning the crustacean murder that we are describing.
Yeah,
I
oh,
was
that-
probably thinking about hitting a crab with a hammer, and I was like, oysters. Yeah, oysters have shells.
You're hitting crabs with hammers. I'm still
You
confused.
do.
You
But
do.
That's how you get the meat out.
No, I'm with you, Ben. It's not a. It's like a little
Yeah, there's a
lever
cracker
thing, like a
thing in the
nutcracker.
form.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
use
Ben-
those too.
Ben, you
Yeah.
and I need to go to
Anyway.
the crab shack, and we'll just
Yeah.
see what they give us.
So
I
the
have a story. I'll
Corpselight's-
save it for later.
Meanwhile,
So the Corpselight is outside of the body.
It's floating there. It's crackling angrily and sadly, like the other one.
How injured does it look?
Very injured.
how do we tell?
Yeah.
Because it's thrashing and crackling.
Because it's sad. Okay.
It's no longer spongy. It's dry and brittle.
Right. Yeah. It looks like it's barely holding itself together.
Okay.
Yeah. Then there's a turn of much like Ezra's like, I have saucier things to do to this and I don't want to use it here. We'll raise up the holy symbol and almost like coaxingly say, just go into the light. And I'll call Sacred Flame down upon it, and I will need it to give me a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
All right. Give it the old Shadowheart special. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got a 14 on its save.
14 means that I don't do anything, and that
Oh.
my DM is just being mean to me.
I'm sorry.
And-
Oh.
It's gonna flap and get a new corpse. We're gonna be here till 11
The
fighting.
doctor,
Yeah.
the D&D Beyond rolled it. I don't know. Okay.
I can't do anything fun or interesting with my. Oh, well, I can, but it's a big waste to deal with my bonus action. I think right now with this
Okay.
thing crackling. So I think Kira will like sort of just call this down, and then very visibly from the staircase, just
Aw.
fine.
It is going to fly back through the doors and away
What?
and disappear.
What?
And that, friends, is all the time we have for tonight.
Miri's just like, ah!
You chased it off. That's true.
For now.
We're going to
For now.
we'll see what we can uncover next time in the Abomination Vaults next week. Thank you all for participating. I have been Eric Scott V, the DM of this game. With its many ups and downs, I'm sorry for being cruel, but you did pretty well. So don't worry about it too much. Thank you for coming. I want to give a shout out to our Discord. If you do !Discord in the chat, I'm just going to do that in the chat because I can. Assuming I can still type. Okay. And that'll give you the link to join our Discord. We talk about this campaign and others. We're linked up with Writing About Dragons and Shit, the podcast about writing about dragons and shit with B. Dave Walters, Trevor Bettis, and Aaron M. Evans. Fantastic, wonderful. And you can interact with me and with my lovely players. And see you there. Take it away, Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. I have been Mauricio, the rogue with the ineffective daggers. I am a writer, game designer, literary agent, and you can find me on Patreon and Blue Sky at Gabrielle_H. Please join us next week. Be here or be spongy. And with that, take it away, Fable.
Must that?
Way to set her up,
Sorry.
Gabrielle. Way
So
to play.
sorry.
Thank you. I have been Fable. I have been your cleric, Kira. You can find my Ko-Fi at Fable Foxtail. It's FOXTALE. Per the statement by Eric, my sort of writing advice that I will give you this week is that stakes are what make a conflict important. If it feels like you just win it, then it wasn't worth fighting in the first place. It shows power, it shows a character's presence and skill, but unless you are going to counter that with a foe that later comes along that challenges that, very seldom is it useful to just have them go stomp something. The stakes keep interest in the characters and remain as a staple of growth. And if you would like that and other bits of knowledge, join my Ko-Fi. Have a little bit of information. Throw a bit of money at me if everything was fun. If you like the performance, take it away for us, Jen.
That was really nice, Fable. Thanks for that.
Hello, I am Jen. Tonight I played the iconic Bayberry, Miri, the liquor and toucher of stuff. And yes, I said what I said. You can find me on the internet, Savage Sparrow. SavageSparrow.com is my awesome website for nerdy apparel and accessories. Patreon.com/SavageSparrow for my artwork. Do please check out my Kickstarter, !Savage. We are almost halfway funded. So if you haven't had a chance to do the thing, please do the thing. Because, Kickstarter is very momentum based. And this is an amazing project. When it gets funded, 10% of all of the dresses sold will be going to the Trevor Project, so also good causes. And there's lots of cute stuff on there. So yeah,
exclamation point savage. Take it away, Benjamin.
Hello, I am Benjamin. I have been Ezran, the wizard, master of necromancy, apparently. And I deeply encourage you to go and check out Skittering Through the Stars, because for every one of you that donates, Amiri will lick or taste something of your choosing. I've decided that just now. It's canon. You can't say
Alright.
It's canon. It's canon.
no.
Of your
But please-
choosing has put us in a very interesting place here, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But
All right.
thank you all very much, and I'll pass it back to Eric to close us out.
Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.